Hello everyone, how are you? Hope all of you are well and stay at home. This class is for H1 Introduction to Writing Skill and H2 Advanced Reading and Writing Skill. Report writing. Today our topic is report writing. How we will write report. A report is a document that presents information in an organized format for a specific audience and purpose. Although summaries of reports may be delivered orally, complete reports are almost always in the form of written documents. A report is written for a clear purpose and to a particular audience. Specific information and evidence are presented, analyzed, and applied to a particular problem or issue. The information is presented in a clearly structured format, making use of sections and headings so that the information is easy to locate and follow. Types of report. Reports are generally two types, oral and written. Written reports are two types, formal, informal. Formal reports are three types, interpretive reports, informative reports, and routine reports. Format of a report. First is headline. It should catch the attention of the reader and it may even sum up the story. Byline. It should include the name and the specialty of the writer. For example, food, sports, currents, events, crime, politics, science, etc. Place line. It is the name of the place where the story begins. Lead sentence. It is the opening section of the paragraph which gives important information and it should answer most of the 5 W's that are who, what, when, where and why. Body. Include the most important details, first followed by an explanation, facts and quotations. Can be also used. A good report must have the following qualities. Number 1, precision. In a good report, the report writer is very clear about the exact and definite purpose of writing the report. His investigation, analysis, recommendations, and others are directed by this central purpose. Precision of a report provides the unity of the report and makes it a valuable document of best usage. So you should be precise when writing report. Number 2, accuracy of facts. Information contained in a report must be based on accurate fact. Since decisions are taken on the basis of report information, any inaccurate information or statistics will lead to wrong decision. It will hamper to achieve the organizational goal. So the facts should be true and accurate. Number 3, relevancy. The facts presented in a report should not be only accurate but also be relevant. Irrelevant facts make a report confusing and likely to be misleading to make proper decision. So you have to be relevant when writing report. Number 4, reader orientation. While drafting any report, it is necessary to keep in mind about the person who is going to read it. That's why a good report is always reader oriented. Reader's knowledge and level of understanding should be considered by the writer of report. Well, reader oriented information qualify a report to be a good one. So you have to be keeping the mind about your reader's psychology. Number 5, simple language. This is just another essential features of a good report. A good report is written in a simple language, avoiding vague and unclear words. The language of the report should not be influenced by the writer's emotion or goal. The message of a good report should be self-explanatory. So your language should be simple. Number 6, conciseness. A good report should be concise, but it does not mean that a report can never be long. Rather, it means that a good report or a business report is one that transmits maximum information with minimum words. It avoids unnecessary detail and includes everything which are significant and necessary to present proper information. So you have to be keeping the mind about conciseness and the correct information. Number 7, grammatical accuracy. A good report is free from errors. Any faulty construction of a sentence may make its meaning different to the reader's mind, and sometimes it may become confusing or ambiguous. So you have to be grammatically accurate. Number 8. Unbiased recommendation. Recommendation on report usually make effect on the reader mind. So if recommendations are made at the end of a report, they must be impartial and objective. They should come as logical conclusion for investigation and analysis. So your recommendation should be unbiased. Number 9. Clarity. Clarity depends on arrangement of facts. A good report is absolutely clear. Reporter should make his purpose clear, define his sources, state his findings, and finally make necessary recommendation. To be an effective communication through report, a report must be clear to understand for making communication success. So there should be no unclear details or writings in your report. Number 10. Attractive presentation. Presentation of a report is also a factor which should be considered for a good report. A good report provides a catchy and smart look and creates attention of the reader. Structure, content, language, typing, and presentation style of a good report should be attractive to make a clear impression in the mind of its reader. So you need attractive presentation in report writing. Tips for writing report. Use names and pronouns like I, he, her when you write about yourself and others at the scene. Avoid outdated expressions like the officer, the above mentioned person, all of officer, one. Limit yourself to one idea per sentence. Short, straightforward sentences are easy to read, understand, and save time for everyone. You will appreciate this time-saving tip when you are reviewing a report to prepare for an important business meeting. Also, the longer a sentence is, the more likely you are to make an error. So, try to keep strict to short sentences and your idea with one idea in one sentence. Short sentence and its structure in English generally begin with a noun, and the grammar is simple. Complicated sentences, on the other hand, require complicated punctuation and they open the door to sentence errors. So, short sentences are preferable in report. Use simple language. Stick to observable facts. Conclusions, guesses, hunches, and other thought processes do not belong in a report. Stick to the facts. Write in paragraphs. Organizing information in groups has two important benefits. Your report is more logical and it's easier to read and understand later. Use active voice. Use bullet style. Be as clear and specific as possible. Thank you, and this is for today. Hope all of you observing my class. If you have any kind of comments, do comment in the comment box. Thank you everyone.